NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell admitted today that he botched the handling of the Ray Rice investigation. He's vowed to implement a new personal conduct policy by the Super Bowl. The league and some teams have been heavily criticized in recent weeks for how they handled Rice, Adrian Peterson, and other players accused of domestic violence. Commissioner Goodell says despite all the blowback, he will not resign his position. Some North Texas high schools are making a stand to ensure their young men understand violence is not the answer. Fox 4's Phil Alvarado joins us live with that story. Phil.
And Brandon, we're at the halftime at the game between Fort Worth Poly and South Hills. As you said, the NFL commissioner made some comments today on domestic violence. Very important because several schools across North Texas are taking that pledge. It was something started last year by Adamson High School in Dallas, and Fort Worth Poly is among the many schools taking that pledge.
High school football is never just about the game, and neither is coaching.
He teach all his players respect. I mean, that's all it is, respect and discipline. I mean, without that, I don't think you can be on this team.
And that's never been more important now that the NFL has placed a bright light on the issue of domestic violence.
You know, this is the front lines every day, so to speak. And we have an opportunity, a unique opportunity to influence these young men before they ever have a chance to go out into the world and make a bad choice.
Before the school year is up, everyone on the Fort Worth Polytechnic football team will have signed a pledge against domestic violence, a movement that started last year at many North Texas high school football programs. Fred Carter has signed the pledge.
I've been taught well to keep my hands to myself, especially off of women, so I don't agree with it at all.
The elevator video of Ravens running back Ray Rice knocking out his then fiancée, now his wife, has created a firestorm inside and outside the NFL. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell admitted today that he hasn't done enough.
I got it wrong in the handling of the Ray Rice matter, and I'm sorry for that.
Not just over Ray Rice, but other domestic violence incidents in the NFL, like the alleged child abuse by Texas native Adrian Peterson.
The same mistakes can never be repeated.
Anyone who has ever dreamed of playing in the NFL started on a field like this one.
It impacts me, like what they do, because it's shocking that someone would do something like that.
The lessons being learned here are also about how you live off the field.
For me, it's a very self-image thing. You know, it's not about, you know, if you can get really angry with that person, but you know, it's who you are. You can't, you know, do anything to hurt that person. We're dealing with young men right now. We want to be in front, way ahead of what the NFL is doing.
Now, one of the things we found out today by talking to these young men is that this is really something that they're already thinking about. And as the coaches are telling us, you know, it's something that they want to be able to reinforce to make good choices. Brandon?
Well, Phil, you said that some of the players took that pledge last year. It sounds like it's expanding, so where does it go from here?
It really is, Brandon. You know, last year mainly was players that were taking and signing this pledge. This year it's players and some of the coaches. Now, one of the things that we want to talk about is that it is expanding, and from now on, one of the things that Poly intends to do is that once they get all of their players signed up, they're going to challenge all the men in their school. And by the way, if you're looking at the score right now, it is South Hill 62 and Poly 7.
All right, sounds like a good challenge. Phil Alvarado live in Fort Worth. Thank you.